Once again, any senior parents of the Lady Panthers should be in the hallway with Mr. Brooks. Our last home game for these girls, and so we're going to give a little bit of time.
Well, folks, welcome to a special evening afternoon matinee basketball here on RTC TV4. Coming on the air a little bit early tonight, this afternoon, for senior night for the Lady Panthers of Pioneer. And they're getting ready to announce them, so I'll be quiet and we'll listen here. Cassidy Buddes, senior.
Cassidy's favorite basketball memory was when Macy Baker scored for Culver. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Cassidy Buddes. Next up, we have Tia Freshour.
Tia Freshour, senior starting guard.
She is accompanied by her mom and dad, Michelle and Eric Reese. After high school, Tia plans to attend Purdue University and major in speech and language pathology. Tia's favorite basketball memory was winning the Cass County tournament for the first time ever and beating Logansport. And next we have number 15, Madeline Parsley.
Madeline Parsley.
She is accompanied by her mom and dad, Tessa and Gary Parsley. After high school, Madeline plans to attend college and her major is undecided. Madeline's favorite basketball memory was at the basketball lock-in during her junior year when her, Emily, and Kenneth were making underwater videos in the pool. And that's Madeline Parsley. Next, we have number 23, Haley Glites.
Haley Glites.
Haley is accompanied by her mom and her stepdad, Amber and Sean Welker, and her dad and her stepmom, Brad and Ashley Glites. After high school, Haley plans to attend IUPUI or IU South Bend and major in nursing. Haley's favorite basketball memory was when we had our Christmas party last year and had a Nerf gun fight. And that's Haley Glites, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we have number 25, McKenna Landis.
McKenna Landis.
McKenna is accompanied by her mom and her dad, Lori and Michael Landis. After high school, McKenna plans to attend IUPUI or IU Bloomington and major in sports management. McKenna's favorite basketball memory was winning the Cass County tournament. Next, we have number 32, Emily Brooke.
Emily Brooke.
She is accompanied by her mom and dad, Coach Jeff Brooke and Angela Brooke. After high school, Emily plans to attend Ball State and major in music education and dance. Emily's favorite basketball memory was the pre-game jam sessions with Kat Bigeman during her freshman year. He is accompanied by his mom and dad, Tina and Doug Nethercutt. He plans to attend National Praise and Worship Institution at Tribeca Nazarene University to study music. He has managed the girls basketball team and done an amazing job recording us for the last 4 years.
Reed Nethercutt, the manager.
After the varsity game, we invite the basketball girls and their families to join us for some refreshments across from the pool to celebrate the basketball seniors. Thank you for supporting the Lady Panthers.
So there are your senior
One more big round of
Lady
applause for our
Panthers.
seniors here at Pioneer. Thank you so much for all your years.
So again with me on the call tonight, Ashley Moore. Ashley, these seniors, man, they've had a crazy year.
You know, these seniors, not just these girls, but across the board, we've had some amazing athletes come walk the halls of Pioneer, but this class of 2019 is head and shoulders the best athletic class we've had come through here.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, when you have, let's see, what'd you have? You won softball state, and then the girls, again, runner-up for volleyball. I mean, it's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Football, of course, you know the story on that.
And honestly, I think the girls basketball team, their sectional's pretty wide open.
Yeah.
And I think they've got a legitimate shot to win the first basketball sectional in almost 40 years, almost 37.
I don't know if they, I was looking back, and I think they won one in the mid-2000s.
Did they?
I thought so with Katie Fox and that group. I'm trying to remember who was all on that team, but I think they were able to get one then.
Okay.
But it has been a while. I mean, if you look over here on the banners.
I was trying to find the basketball banner.
The girls' basketball here. It's hard to find. There's football, boys, girls' basketball. So 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013.
Okay, so I missed a couple, but still.
It's still a while. I mean, it's been a while.
Those sectional championships in girls' basketball are few and far between.
Yeah.
We've definitely taken our lumps in girls' basketball through the years.
Yeah.
I was a part of that in the early 2000s. But, you know, I think they legitimately have a shot this year.
Yeah, they do. One of the team in that sectional they're going to have to face more than likely. They'll play the winner of Caston and Tri-County. One thing that helped them is they did get a bye this year for the sectionals, so they only have to play 2 games to win the championship. But they'll be playing against Caston or Tri-County on Friday night next week at North White. Again, North White is a team that beat them early in the season, but it was very early in the season. And actually, it was it wasn't the first game, but it was the first home game, I believe, that they played, first or second. And it was
very low scoring.
Yeah.
They did not shoot well.
No, and they've improved immensely over the year.
Yes. It'll definitely be interesting. It'll be a fun game.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be a fun atmosphere over there at North White next week, and we'll be covering that for sure on Friday night, and hopefully we move into Saturday and get them in the championship game and get to cover them again on Saturday evening. But right now, just warming up here. We've got a lot of time. We're going to go ahead and I think we'll just go ahead and mute it down, and we can watch here, and we'll be back and get the starting lineups and a little more about this game tonight here in a few minutes. So stay with us here, and we'll be back in a few minutes. folks, welcome back here on RTC TV4. This afternoon, we've got the Pioneer Panthers versus the Winamac Warriors. Pioneer with a 14-5 record. Winamac 16-6 on the season under Coach Croft. Pioneer coached by Jeff Brook. Ashley Moore again with me this afternoon. And actually, I've been at this gym all morning long, all afternoon long. Came here, watched my nephew play some basketball in the 8th grade tournament, and his team was able to win. The Lewis Cass Kings won that tournament. So I've been up here in the gym all day watching basketball. Wouldn't want it any other way, actually. It's pretty awesome. We've got two teams tonight that Winamac is usually a team that you're always going to have to reckon with. They always have had, and we've talked about it before on our broadcast, the kind of players, I mean, they get a lot out of their players, and they've got a nice tradition up there. Started, Coach Swaney up there. Pioneer, maybe not so much. I mean, Pioneer's a team that's up and coming. I mean, they've got talent down low, obviously. Coach Brooks' daughter, Ashlyn, is going to be a stud basketball player. She is now, but she will be even better when she gets up here to the varsity level next year. But right now, they've got a group of seniors that they don't want to go out on top. They want to make it a last game, pick up this last win against a very good Winamac team.
Yeah, anytime Pioneer and Winamac meet up, doesn't matter in what, it's a rivalry game. It's going to be a great game. It's physical. The thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this is Winamac's 3rd game in 3 days.
Yeah.
And they're playing a very quick, athletic Pioneer team, and I have to wonder if maybe some fatigue's going to set in playing that many games that quickly. I think, Fresh Hour Landis and the others could give them some fits just because they're going to be tired.
Yeah, we watched, we had the broadcast on RTC TV4, not us, but other announcers were able to cover the Winamac and North Judson game, the girls' game, and Judson started out just handling Winamac. Winamac made a pretty good comeback, and so
that was a much closer game than what the score indicated.
Yes,
it was very physical. It was very fast-paced for the most part.
Yeah. And watching that game, you got to see Winamac a little bit and what they do. They've got good shooters. Lainey Joseph leads the team in scoring. They've got Kendall Johnson, only a freshman, and she's going to be a good ball player as she keeps coming up.
They've got a lot of weapons, really. Obviously Joseph, but then Brom.
Yeah, Jillian Brum, a senior for Winamac.
And then Smith, she's got nice size to her down low, and she can take the ball up strong. She can score in the paint, and she's a force when it comes to rebounds.
Yeah, she is I think she's, kind of your enforcer inside. I mean, with her length and she's pretty quick around the basket too. Watching her play, she's very quick around the basket. Haley Sanders, another one.
Very
pretty
quick,
athletic.
very physical.
Yeah. So they've got some weapons, and I really think this will be a heck of a ball game. I think the girls for Pioneer are fired up, ready to go. This game was supposed to be played on, I believe, Tuesday night. Of course, the weather deterred that, moved it. We were kind of wondering when they would play, and honestly, I think Winamac was supposed to play a game tonight or today already, but they wanted to get this conference game in, so they moved it. I think that's how they picked up Calumet last night, and they handled Calumet pretty easily.
Yeah, I think they won by like 40 or something.
Yeah, it was not close.
67-25 is what they won by.
So hopefully tonight we don't see that kind of score.
Yes.
we see something a little bit better from the Lady Panthers. So we're getting ready to get things started. We'll have the starting lineups here. They'll turn the lights off for that. They'll run the spotlight like they do here at the girls' games. Usually they don't have both sides open for the girls' game. Usually you see the girls over there on the other side of the bleachers, but since they had that 8th grade tournament and they just kept them open, figuring there'd be more people here, and there is a pretty good crowd here for a girls' game. Actually, of course, being senior night, you want to be here, and cheer on your senior ladies.
Yeah, there's a
Pioneer.
nice crowd for both sides, Winamac and Pioneer.
So, and also I just want to get this out too, that we are planning on hopefully getting all the senior girls up here and interviewing them, win, lose, or draw tonight after the game. Talk to them a little bit, just maybe not even about basketball, just something, just to pick their brains and see what we get out of them. You never know. You know, some of them are a couple characters down there.
I was going to
so
say, you might get some
good feed. So you want to tune in and listen to that after the game. You got about 20 seconds, and I'm sure if I was to put money on it, Emily Brooke will probably be singing your national anthem again.
Yeah.
Her last time as a basketball player anyways.
Just a little tidbit for people at home that may not know, but Coach Addinger and Coach Burns are actually Winamac alumni from the early 2000s.
Yep. Maiden name Brumley.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
chilly afternoon. Today's contest between the Winamac Lady Warriors and your Pioneer Lady Panthers.
And we were
At this
right.
time, we do ask you to please stand and remove your hats. Place your hand over your hearts and join us as senior Emily Brooke sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread to left, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, who saved us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow, great job, Emily. Give her one more round of applause. That was great. Thank you, Emily. Once again, we're happy that the weather cooperated. You were able to join us today at the cage between today's senior contest.
So Emily Brooke on the
Winamac
national anthem.
Of Pioneer. Let's meet the starting lineup first for the visitors on the scoreboard. At forward, the 5'7" senior.
Doug Hess, your
Correction. Sorry about that.
public address announcer tonight.
At forward, a 5'10" senior. Number 2, Jillian Brum.
Jillian Brum getting the start for the Lady Warriors.
5'8" junior. Number 10, Blake Bailey.
Blake Bailey.
Playing center, 6-foot sophomore. Number 5, Maggie Smith.
Maggie Smith, the 6-foot sophomore.
At guard, 5'6" junior. Number 14, Haley Sanders.
Haley Sanders,
And at the other
senior,
guard, 5'10"
or junior, excuse
sophomore.
me.
Number 15, Lainey Joseph.
And Lainey Joseph.
The Lady Warriors are coached by Nicole Kraft.
Cole Croft, the head coach for the
Now for the home
Lady
team.
Warriors.
Scoreboard, your Lady Panthers.
The Lady Panthers.
Sorry, couldn't see. At forward, a 5'7" senior. Number 32, Emily Brooke.
Emily Brooke getting the start tonight at senior night.
Forward, a 5'10" senior. Number 15, Madeline Parsley.
Madeline Parsley, senior.
Playing guard, 5-foot senior. Number 11,
Tia Freshour.
At guard, a 5'6" senior. Number 25, McKenna.
McKenna Landis getting the
And
start.
at the other guard, a 5'5" senior. Number 23.
Number 23, Haley Glides.
Glides.
So 5 seniors in that lineup tonight for the Panthers, coached by Jeff Brook. Always love the way they start the starting lineup here for the girls.
Yes, I love the lights going out, very 90s Bulls, I think.
Yep, same music.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Same music.
We didn't get this when we were in school.
We talked, Tim and I talked about it. You turn the lights off, 10 minutes later, they might come back on.
But you just get buzzing. Like one light in the corner would be on for a while, and that's about it.
So Emily Brook going to jump with Maggie Smith to get things going. Maggie Smith able to get that tip, the 6-foot sophomore. So with it'll be Joseph. Brum guarded by Freshour. Joseph lines up the triple, drops it in to start the day off. Freshour getting trapped there. Emily Brook able to get it to Landis, and Landis trying to beat the press, and there's a foul called on Jillian Brum. They called on Lainey Joseph. They look the same from behind. I suppose I better look at the number. Freshour gets it up court, and that constant pressure of Winamac. Haley Gleitz loses it. That ball to Joseph, ahead. Layup is good for Winamac, and that was Haley Sanders. Well, the Pioneers starting out not the way they want to. A couple turnovers here. Down 5-0 with 7:15 left here in the first.
I've been able to catch a couple of games on RTC, Winamac games, and their press is pretty dangerous. Yeah.
Well, they've got the athletes, and there's a wide open shot. Rebounded there by Emily Brook. She gets it to Freshour. Freshour ahead to Landis. First chance for Pioneer kind of to set up an offense, and boy, Winamac just looking to trap you all over the place. Freshour shot, no good. Rebounded there by Gleitz. Then Freshour with another jumper, that's missed. Maggie Smith comes down with the board. Lainey Joseph flips it out to Brum. Joseph pull up on the left side off the mark, rebounded by Smith. She goes up with it, gets another rebound. I'm going to call a foul on Pioneer, so it'll be under the basket. Got to block out tonight. Maggie Smith is going to grab a lot of rebounds if you don't. Boy, that's a pretty shot,
yes,
is it not? Lainey Joseph, only a sophomore, too. Near travel there, and Jillian Brum will fight her way inside, throw it up, gets fouled, so she'll go to the line for a couple. Not the start you want if you're Pioneer.
No. And now Madeline Parsley's got 2 fouls.
Nice looking shot at the line for Brum. It's already 10-0. Gleitz gets it taken away. And a layup by
Sanders.
Haley Sanders.
Winamac is too fast and too physical to try to beat them off the dribble. You're going to have to break this press with passing.
So, got a timeout for Pioneer. We'll take one as well. Be back on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
The Jim Kitchell Agency would like to wish the Pioneer Panthers best of luck in tonight's contest. Count on Kitchell for all of your farm, home, auto, commercial, or life insurance needs. Available by phone or online at kitchellagency.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here out of timeout. Pioneer with the ball. Anna Parsley for three. Oh, that looked good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Winamac. Joseph with it. Working on Haley Kripe.
We need one of the Parsleys to get hot here behind the arc.
Yeah. Nice job by Freshour. Good defense there. Little pull-up jumper in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Olivia Brook. She gets it to McKenna Landis over the top to Anna Parsley. She somehow Kripe able to come up with it. Landis inside to Brook. Brook back out. Freshour. Parsley. McKenna Landis for three. That's off the mark. And she runs down her own rebound. She gets harassed, and there we go. A foul on, see, that's
Bailey.
On, yeah, Bailey, Blake Bailey.
For your foul called to number 10, Blake Bailey, her first, team second.
So Brook to Parsley, back to Brook. Anna Parsley, and that's going to go off the leg of Bailey. State Pioneers ball. Winamac's defense just, they move so well.
They do. A lot of times we see one of the Parsleys, whoever's in, wide open in the corner, and Winamac's making sure that they don't get that easy shot down there.
Freshour throws that out of bounds. I don't know who she was looking for, really. See if Pioneer can put a little pressure on. And there you go. Tia Freshour strips it from Brum. Up and off the mark. Rebounded by Kripe.
And one.
They're going to count it. Nice job by Haley Kripe to stay with it. Kind of got a block. And then she was able to go back up with it.
Number 2.
So she's able to crack the scoring book for Pioneer finally. 4:11 left. That free throw off the mark, rebounded by Laney Joseph. Quickly ahead to a wide open Sanders. And they're going to call the charge. Good job by McKenna Landis to be where she needed to be.
Offensive foul called to number 14, Haley Sanders, her first, team 40.
And Winamac, we talked about it, they're not going to let up on this pressure by any means. So you better learn how to break it. And there's a foul as Anna Parsley goes to the floor.
Quarter foul called to number 2, Jillian Brum, her second.
And that's on Brum, her second. And that's one of their top players.
If you can get Brum as well as Sanders in foul trouble, they seem to be the most prone to get into foul trouble. That's
another foul, and there you go.
Holy cow.
Speak of the devil, huh?
That's number 2. You know, they're kind of the backbone of their defense. That's going to help.
Well, you don't lose a whole lot from this girl coming in,
no.
Kendall Johnson. I mean, she is going to
she's got a beautiful
6-foot freshman.
She's got a beautiful shot, too. And she can shoot the, we got a steal.
Yep, finally. McKenna Landis just gets tripped up there a little bit. And that's going to stay with Winamac. And Landis went to the floor twice within about 4 seconds trying to steal the ball. This is Taylor Jennings. She comes in for Brum. Boy, big, strong play there by Laney Joseph. 2 sophomores battling down there. And that's on Olivia Brook.
22, Olivia Brook, her first, team third.
Deep shot by Kendall Johnson off the mark. Ripped out of there finally by Olivia Brooke. That ball is out of bounds.
Pioneer's going to work with the press again. We got a steal by Fresh Hour.
Off the glass and good.
That's kind of her little specialty right there. We've got Joseph to Bailey for her first 2 points. Pioneer pushing. Kripe inside. Joseph's going to dump it off to Johnson. And Pioneer really has to work on getting a body on.
3 points, number 15, Laney Joseph.
And that's another 3 for Joseph. That's three three-pointers for Joseph. And 2 for Kripe.
Number 30, Haley Kripe.
Haley Kripe able to hit another one. Kripe just face guarding Laney Joseph down the court. That ball stolen away by McKenna Landis, and she's racing up court. Pass to Olivia Brooke, has trouble handling. Fresh Hour for 2. Got it! Here we go, Pioneer on a little run. Stolen again by Pioneer. Fresh Hour looking. She drops it off to Kripe. Up and in!
It took a little bit, but
here we go.
Life now.
Yep. So 10-17 timeout. 1:21 left. We'll take one as well on RTC TV4.
Community State Bank has maintained a tradition of service since opening our doors in May of 1930. For the past 88 years, we have been committed to building personal relationships in all of the communities we serve. Offering both personal and business accounts, Community State Bank is your local friend and neighbor. Stop by any of our local offices to set up your accounts today. Online at csbnetbank.com.
So back here, coming out of the timeout, Pioneers had a little life breathed in them, kind of, with a couple steals and layups.
It's exactly what they needed.
Took a while.
Yeah.
But
I think they're on a nice little run.
Now you got Mackenzie Walker in there to man up on Laney Joseph.
Pioneer foul called on number 11, Tia Fresh Hour, her first.
She's on Fresh Hour. It'll be her first. That ball tipped by Fresh Hour. And that shot's good.
By Keller.
Yep, Keller. Olivia Brooke, jumper in the lane off the mark. Joseph pulls it down. She's got numbers here. She drops to Maggie Smith on the left side, can't make it. Rebounded by Haley Kripe, and she'll push. Walker, Fresh Hour, Brooke, Parsley. Inside to Kripe. Kripe gets position, goes up strong, grabs her own rebound, kicks it back out. Olivia Brooke off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Here come the Warriors. So Winamac just trying to get this last second, and good job by Mackenzie Walker. She knocks it away. She's able to beat Joseph, and she gets hammered at the rim. So Walker will go to the line for 2 with 4 seconds here in the first quarter. That's the way to finish it out. If you're Pioneer.
Warrior foul number 15, Lainey Joseph, first, second.
And that's Joseph's second. So
yeah. Reminds me of the casting game last night. Walker pure at the line.
Walker's such a great athlete too, so it's good to see her being aggressive defensively.
That was short. You don't want to foul here. Boy, that clock just takes forever to buzz.
Yes, it does. Those last couple seconds.
So at the end of one, it's 19-11. The Winamac Warriors up on the Panthers. We'll be back. Start the second quarter after this on RTC TV 4.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
Good now.
Back here, getting ready to start the second quarter. Pioneers put a little pep in their step now. Only down.
We're down 8.
19-11 to Winamac, and starting to put a little more pressure. Starting to put a little more pressure on Winamac, and like you said in the break, their top 3 players with 2 fouls each.
They came out really, really flat to start the game. They've got some fire now. Definitely a huge momentum swing. Looks like we've got Blickenstaff in, which is going to give us some height down low.
Blickenstaff with the ball on the wing, swings it back around. Fresh hour inside to Blickenstaff. In a battle, and we're going to see who that goes out on. And they're going to keep it here at Pioneer side. Maggie Smith was laying on it out of bounds, it looked like. Kripe with it in the corner. Lobs it inside to Blickenstaff, and it's knocked away. Boy, Blickenstaff could get some position there. You get a foul there on Smith real quick.
Oh, definitely.
Keller. Boy, Smith just reached over the top and took it from Anna Parsley.
Actually, that was Johnson.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Number 24, Anna Parsley, her first, fifth.
Both teams. Kendall Johnson hitting the first. Olivia Brook going in for Blickenstaff. And that's good by Johnson as well. So Anna Parsley, she's got to be ready to shoot. That's her job. Kripe with it in the corner. Parsley back to Kripe. Kripe will fire up that triple off the mark. And they're going to call a foul on Landis as she reached in, knocked it away.
Pioneer foul number 25, McKenna Landis for first. Team 6.
So one more and we'll be in the bonus both ways.
Yeah, and still pretty early in the second quarter, so.
Sanders. And that ball's, Parsley almost had that steal there. Good job by Jennings to come up with it. Oh, Tia Freshour, pick your pocket. Up in here.
Score, Tia Freshour.
That's a oh boy, that was a travel. Maggie Smith. And oh, wow.
Oh.
Yep, Parsley just a little too much body down there on the baseline.
And that's 2 on Parsley. I don't know what they had for lunch at the Parsley household, but.
Oh, I'd go ahead and say it. Parsley.
Maybe.
Keller hits the free throw.
Winamac is number 12, Ashley Keller.
Doesn't look like Winamac's going to miss a whole lot of free throws. So
No.
Return the lineup for
this
Winamac.
be to their advantage, getting them to the line.
And Brum's back in now for Winamac. So she's playing with 2 fouls right now.
Blake Bailey coming back in the lineup for Keller.
Winamac, number 10, Blake Bailey.
Fresh Hour back to Kripe. Fresh Hour trying to work her way inside. Landis to Kripe, inside to Brook. And there's a foul, and
That's on Sanders, it looks like, which will be her 3rd.
yep.
Winamac foul, number 14, Haley Sanders.
So you bring in another girl with 2 fouls,
Yeah.
and Lainey Joseph. You got Mackenzie Walker shooting a couple free throws here, or 1 and 1.
Sanders is one of those players for Winamac, too. She doesn't score a ton, but she does a lot on the defensive end.
Very quick.
Yes.
For the Panthers. Mackenzie Walker.
Walker hits both of them.
Joseph guarded nose to nose with Haley Kripe. That's a good
That's a
battle.
great matchup
Yeah,
right
that's fun to
there.
watch. Now they switch, and Mackenzie Walker doesn't get back on who she should be guarding. It was allowed. Well, Pioneer gets the ball, but that allowed Blake Bailey go right to the hole. You got to switch
Brum's
back.
pretty lucky right there because
Yeah.
she could have got over the back pretty easy.
Well, Fresh Hour thought she had a look at it. Now Winamac in that 2-3 zone. Fresh Hour, quick jumper off the mark, rebounded by Joseph. She had Brum for a split second. Brum up and off the mark, rebounded by Olivia Brook.
That was a great defensive effort by Brook, too.
McKenna Landis sets her feet, takes the jumper off the mark. Kendall Johnson with the rebound.
I love watching Haley
Fresh
Kripe right
Hour
now.
nearly steals it. It's a pass to Maggie Smith. She almost traveled. Blake Bailey going inside. And Kendall Johnson. Nice play by Kendall Johnson to go baseline and get that backdoor pass. McKenna Landis couldn't recover quick enough.
We've got 2 on Landis now.
Winamac number 1, Kendall Johnson.
And Johnson will shoot 2. That's nothing but net. Oh, she looks good at the line.
Yeah, they all do.
They
You
do.
can tell they've worked.
Yes.
They're not going to give away easy points by missing free throws.
Now they're in like a 1-2-2, it looks like. Are the Warriors. Fresh Hour. Nothing there. Boy, the length of Winamac doing a good job. That ball's knocked away off of Joseph, but it'll stay Pioneer ball. 4:40 left here, 25-15, 10-point margin for the Lady Warriors over Pioneer tonight. They're looking for Olivia Brook to run that baseline, trying to find somebody. Tia Fresh Hour for 3, off the mark, rebounded by McKenna Landis again. Fresh Hour, floater in the lane, off the glass, good. The teardrop.
Yes.
That's her game. That is her game. Fresh Hour guarding Kendall Johnson tight. Ball nearly knocked away. Now you got Johnson wide open, corner jumper off the mark, rebounded by Kripe. Good job by Haley Kripe to go amongst the trees there. Landis thought about the 3, She'll go in, gets it knocked away. Landis knocks it away, then a wide open layup here by Blake Bailey. There's another foul, and it might be on Joseph. Nope, that's going to be on Blake Bailey.
Which gives her 2.
I'll call to number 10 for Winamac, Blake Bailey, her second.
So Olivia Brook to the line for a 1 and bonus. Off the mark, a battle in there. Maggie Smith able to come up with it. Joseph back to Smith. Bailey. They go to Brum, and that's not where you really want the ball. Right there.
No.
Not pass. Nearly carry, and that's a turnover. Brum putting a little too much on it towards Bailey. So it'll be Pioneers ball with 3:08. Inside to Kripe. Kripe forces it up. That's going to be Pioneers ball, but boy, I thought she got fouled.
I did too.
Just trying to get that quick foul inside. Kripe with it, top of the key. Landis back to Freshour. There's that floater off the glass, off the mark. Freshour thought she came up with it. Freshour then got hit in the face. Blake Bailey, that's going to be off the mark. Yeah, it looks like she just got popped in the nose, the eye. I think she's all right. She's going to fight it off. She's a trooper.
Yeah, she's a tough girl.
She went through some injuries in her career here. And Anna Parsley will come in for her.
And lineup for Pioneers, number 24, Anna Parsley.
And Taylor Jennings back in the lineup for Winamac for Brum. Landis will run that point position now. Swings it to Parsley. Back to Landis. Walker to Landis. Landis sees a 3, takes a shot off the mark. Landis able to get the rebound, fights for it. There's a foul on Winamac. We'll see who that's on. That'll be on Maggie Smith.
Winamac foul on number 5, Maggie Smith, her first, team 10.
So that's her first. So Landis will be at the line. She'll get the double bonus shots. Knocks that one down.
Her first point of the game, actually. She's been pretty quiet.
I believe against Clinton Central on Thursday night, she had 16.
Yeah. She had a big
off.
game.
That one's off the mark. Smith with it. She's guarded by Brooke. Jennings. McKenna Landis picks it. She's going straight to the hole, up, and no foul called.
We got 2 Panthers on the floor there.
Gotta hustle back, take the charge. Good job by Haley Kripe. And a foul.
Yes.
Haley Kripe sticking with it, runs the court both ways. Boy, I tell you, that's what Haley Kripe does. She is an athlete. Here comes Tia Freshour wanting to come back in, but they're going to pause her for the shots here. Boy, if you're Pioneer, you've got to hit these free throws.
We've missed way too many free throws.
Yeah.
Starting the lineup for the Panthers, number 11, Tia Freshour.
That one's good. But if you're a Pioneer, if you could cut it to 5 before halftime.
Go
boy,
on just a nice little run, get some momentum going into halftime.
something with the clock. That's why they stopped that. Jennings with it, guarded by Parsley. She goes right around Parsley. Now she gets fouled. So Anna Parsley, yep, 3 on her. You might as well put Madeline back in the lineup.
Parsley, her third team night. Shooting for Winamac, number 20, Taylor Jennings.
So Jennings to the line. That one at least hit the rim.
Right.
That's the first one that's hit the rim for Winamac. Yeah, there we go. Nothing but net.
You can just tell that they've worked on that so much, their free throws so much.
Back to a 10-point game now with 1:30 left before half. Gleitz in the lineup for Pioneer. Back to Gleitz. Boy, Gleitz had an open shot. Nice pass there. Cross court. Kripe. Boy, good defense by Winamac. Just holding their ground here. Kripe will shoot the 3. That looked good from the start.
Right for 3.
Nice game so far for Haley Kripe.
She looks so good today on both ends of the floor.
Yes. Jennings with Gleitz on her. Back door, nobody covered. Good job by Mackenzie Walker to get back around. It's a triple. Maggie Smith using that height. That might have touched Winamac, and no, they're going to call it, going to give it to Winamac. Looked like it might have tipped off Smith. Smith with it. She'll fire the triple. Oh, man. Then when that's happening, you're in trouble.
Yes.
Fresh hour. Just working against this 2-3 zone. Active 2-3 as well.
Yes.
I mean, they don't stand. They're moving. So many times you see that 2-3 zone, you just kind of stand around and watch. Boy, I don't know how that's not a foul, but it's not. So go to halftime. It's a 10-point differential. Winamac up 32-22 on the Panthers. We'll take a break and be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible. This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
At Oliver Ford, we reach beyond your dealership expectation, help you in making fun decisions on your new vehicle, or let it try our professional touch by our service and parts department. We are the only Indiana new and used car dealership that has won the President Award 17 times. With over 100 years of sales experience, we're here to hold your hand from start to finish, with no pressure or gimmicks. Contact us today.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you.
Back here at halftime, 3:27 as the clock moves towards the third quarter. Actually, so far, Pioneers had a couple runs where they've looked pretty good, but Winamac's defense is just so darn tight right now that Pioneers having trouble looking for shots.
Winamac's quick, their defense is good. Pioneers shot themselves in the foot by you know, being in the hole, what was it, 12-1 or whatever to start the game. Otherwise, they've basically played Winamac even since then. So for scoring, for Pioneer, we've got Kripe with 10. She's looking really, really nice today. Fresh Hour with 8, Walker with 3, and Landis with 1. And then for Winamac, we've got Joseph with 9, Johnson with 4, Brum with 2, Smith with 3, Bailey with 4, Keller with 4, Sanders with 4, Jennings with 2, and that's it. But like we were talking about off air, Winamac, their scoring's so balanced. Very balanced, and a lot of those points have came from free throws. Yes. Very disciplined. A lot of fouls. But yeah, Winamac coming out here with the 10-point lead, and hopefully, you know, Madeline Parsley, the senior, got in foul trouble really quick 2 fouls, and she sat the rest of the first half, and her sister now has 3, Anna. But Winamac, they're in some foul trouble too. They've got 3 or 4 players with 2 fouls, one with 3. For Pioneer, we've got, you know, like you said, Anna Parsley with 3, and then Madeline Parsley and Landis with 2. And then over on the other side, Winamac's got Brum, Bailey, and Joseph all with 2, and then Sanders with 3. So, you know, both teams, we said it was going to be physical. It's definitely physical, and I think they probably could have called more than what they did call. Yeah, there was a couple shots that were blocked. Yeah. That might have been fouls and vice versa. We've seen a lot of people on the floor this afternoon. Yep. But that's what you expect, Winamac Pioneer. I mean, it's always a good rivalry. Just, you know, either way you're going, if you're going from Royal Center, it's up 35. Yep. It's always been rough. I told you one of our other games, John's niece was a couple years older than I am, and I distinctly remember taking an elbow to the middle of the chest during a Winamac Pioneer game. So, Tanya, if you're listening, shout out. Tanya did a couple games for us while she was here from South Africa. Did her first couple girls games, actually. And then, well, she did, I think she did 1 or 2, because Ashlyn Burke did the first one, actually, for me. And then Ashley's been on there since. But, yeah, I remember watching Tanya play as a senior, junior, sophomore, and, yeah, she was pretty physical when it came to basketball. Tanya was very, very good in the late 90s, early 2000s for Winamac, and Winamac across the board was very good at that time. You go up there and look at all the banners from, you know, that just crazy. It kind of goes back to the tradition that Winamac, like you had talked about earlier. Well, you've got Coach Carrie Johnson. It was Dilts, and she was an amazing ball player back in her time. She's a JV coach for the Warriors right now. We've got somebody that's going to get their 3rd. And it's going to go to Parsley. Well, Parsley and Landis were both right there. It could have went either way on either one of them. The Pioneer was aggressive. They nearly had that still. Lainey Joseph just a pull-up, and she'll find it. Nice job by Lainey Joseph. Nobody going to guard her. Might as well shoot. Oh, nice job by Haley Kripe. She might end up with this one again. Fresh Hour swipes at it, gets it. Kripe comes up with it. She passes the Fresh Hour off the glass and in. Beautiful play. Kripe to Fresh Hour. Kripe with another steal. Fresh Hour to the ground. Winamac comes up with it. Maggie Smith. And Kripe tried to tie her up, but they're going to call the foul. You know, at this point, Pioneer has nothing to lose, so you might as well just take it right to them and see what happens. Well, here's the thing, Ashley. If you think about it, that first quarter, you had people in there that usually don't start, and you didn't have the, ability that Haley Kripe has, and as well as Olivia Brooks. She's done a nice job on Smith. Speaking of, there we go. She just takes it out of the air. To the hole. Foul and good! Yes! Nice play. Olivia Brooke just snatches it out of the air and takes it coast to coast. And she's been playing so well the past few games. She's peaking at the right time this season.
Basket was good by number 22, Olivia Brooke. She'll shoot 1.
I didn't catch who that foul was on. And Brooke able to get it. 3-point play.
I was too excited about the actual, I don't know who 30 is.
Yeah, there's no 30 out there for Winamac. And I don't think it was on Kripe. And here we go, McKenna Landis chomping at the bit on Haley Sanders. Here comes Freshour from behind, and man. Tia Freshour nearly with another steal.
And honestly, outside of the Parsleys and Landis, we've got fouls to give a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, be aggressive.
That ball to Maggie Smith. Brum. Joseph gets around. Nice job by Brum, and that ball was blocked. They're going to call a foul on Parsley. That's her fourth.
Yeah.
Boy, she just can't get into it tonight.
Number 15, Madeline Parsley, her fourth, team fourth.
So you're bringing in Mackenzie Walker. That was going to be Anna, but she's got 3 as well. So might as well bring in JoJo.
Oh, I think that's Winamac's first miss.
It is their first miss.
Into the Panthers, number 20, Mackenzie Walker.
So Walker coming into the lineup as Brum misses the first shot. Able to make good on the second, though. Oh. Well, let's see who comes up with this. We're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to be Pioneer's ball. That's a tough pass to make.
Yeah.
It's a long pass to make. Pioneer's going to have to snap it a little bit quicker.
Winamac's press is no joke.
Freshour. Good job by Olivia Brooke to come up with it. Drops it over the top to Landis. Landis, jumper off the mark. Rebounded by Freshour, though. So they'll get another possession. Olivia Brooke dribbles in. Looked like a travel.
Yeah. We'll call it a Euro step.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. It will, because there was no call.
Yeah, right?
Maggie Smith off the glass. What a move there. And Maggie Smith comes up with the offensive rebound and put back. Landis, Freshour, again, Winamac in that 2-3. Over to Kripe. Kripe looking for another 3 off the mark. Good block out there by Brum. She had Mackenzie Walker blocked, in a great defensive play by Tia Freshour. Well, you got to know where she's at all times. I don't want to call her a pest, but
if she's on your team, you love her.
Oh, that's tough right there. Haley Sanders goes in strong and foul on Brooke.
Pioneer foul called to number 22, Olivia Brooke, her second, team fifth.
So Pioneer's got 5 fouls to 1 right now here in the quarter. Sanders drains that free throw for the 3-point play. If you're Pioneer, you want to make sure you're keeping this thing close and you go baseline. And we got a timeout. We'll take one as well here on RTC TV4.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention Athletic Boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
Back here, coming out of the 32nd timeout by Pioneer. Trying to get things under control. Winamac with that 13-point lead now. If you're Pioneer, you don't want to let it get too far out of hand. You want to keep it within striking distance. McKenna Landis doing James Harden there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's a travel too, but for some reason that wasn't called. Oh, and they're going to call blocking on Freshour, and she was just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Neither player had a advantage there.
No.
That's kind of a no call. Tia plays that tight defense anyways. Brooke able to get the rebound from the miss by Sanders, and Brooke will bring it up court. She goes to Walker. Landis for three on the corner, off the mark. Joseph with the rebound. Ahead to Sanders. Blocked away by Olivia Brooke, and that's a foul. They're going to call that on Sanders, maybe? Nope.
Winamac foul on number 2, Jillian Brum, her third.
Brum's third. Nice backdoor look. Kripe from the baseline. That's off the mark. Pioneer just not hitting shots right now.
They're just not falling for him.
But Kripe does such a good job of sliding those feet on defense. Brum inside off. Nice play by Jillian Brum. Just spun right around Walker. Right back to Freshour. Just kind of running a little weave here. Landis back to Freshour. She'll shoot the three. And another foul on Brum, picking up her fourth. So Taylor Jennings will come in the lineup for Winamac.
Winamac foul called on number 2, Jillian Brum.
Anna Parsley will come in the lineup for Pioneer.
In the lineup for Winamac is
for Walker.
Taylor Jennings. In the lineup for the Panthers, number 24, Anna Parsley.
Kripe looking for a three. Got it!
Right for three.
Haley Kripe. Is that her 13th?
That is 2, 4, 6, 14.
14, okay. Oh yeah, she had a free throw. That shot off the mark. Rebounded by Brooke. Good job by Olivia
That was a great hustle play.
Yep. Anna Parsley swings it over to McKenna Landis. Landis back across to Parsley. She'll set her feet. Fire.
Yeah!
Got it! There we go. Anna Parsley. That's what she's in there for. And Pioneers cut it to 9. Well, I want to make sure I watch this again. Oh, that's a foul on Lainey Joseph. If I've seen her just shoved Haley Kripe because she wasn't happy with the way Kripe plays defense. That shot somehow goes in.
2 points for number 10, Blake Bailey.
Blake Bailey. Freshour. Kripe trying to find position inside. It's hard on that 2-3. If you're looking for position inside, you've got to move the ball quick. Otherwise, it's going to close up fast too. Freshour swings it back to Landis. Landis looking to take. Nice flip up and good. McKenna Landis using that speed to get around Blake Bailey. Joseph, pull-up jumper, off, rebounded by Freshour. Freshour trying to stay with it, and it's taken away by Sanders. Inside, up and good by Taylor Jennings. Timeout Winamac. We'll take one and be back after this on RTC TV 4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
The Jim Kitchell Agency would like to wish the Pioneer Panthers best of luck in tonight's contest. Count on Kitchell for all of your farm, home, auto, commercial, or life insurance needs. Available by phone or online at kitchellagency.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local business.
Back here after that timeout, Pioneer with the ball. Brooke with a little jumper off the mark, and that's going to stay Pioneer's ball. Mackenzie Walker able to do something and just to knock it off of Blake Bailey's leg. Fresh hour inbound to Parsley, wide open. She'll fire that triple off the mark. Man, that would have been nice to see go down again. Boy, I like it. I just love the way Kripe plays the ball game. That's off the mark. Maggie Smith able to get the rebound. A battle in there. They're going to call a foul on Pioneer. Jennings ends up with it. On Fresh Hour.
We're already in the bonus too, and Fresh Hour's got 4.
No, they called it. They changed it. Yeah,
just kidding.
First he had 11.
For the Lady Warriors, number 20, Taylor Jennings.
Well, I thought he showed, 11, and then he put up 20. I thought he meant 20 was shooting. I don't know. But they gave it to Walker, which is fine. It's her first.
That's best case scenario, honestly, watch the foul. So.
Yes, it is. Parsley shot fake in. Kinsey Walker, rebounded by Brooke, and she's going to get fouled, and she'll get to go to the line. Good work by Olivia Brooke on the boards tonight.
Foul called on Lady Warriors, number 15, Lainey Joseph, her third, team 4.
So it's 3 on Lainey Joseph.
Olivia Brooke.
Oh, just found it.
Brooke did a nice job on that too, just staying with it and trying to make something out of nothing. She was pretty much dead in the water underneath there, so.
Yeah, Weissenberger's going to come in here to eat up some time. I think she's coming in for Brooke if she hits this. And Brooke hits it. So Weissenberger will come into the lineup. Weissenberger, we've talked about it before, she comes in, does a nice job on the JV team. And when that one game against Faith Christian, man, she was their leading scorer, I think.
I just like the way she plays. She's no frills, but she gets the job done.
Strong inside. Has a nice touch around the rim. There's a back screen. You've got to talk on that. And Maggie Smith
number 5, Maggie Smith.
Just reached her right around Macy Weissenberger for that one. So again, 13-point lead for Winamac with 25 seconds left here in the third. They're trying to find Weissenberger. Fresh hour for 3. Boy, it looked like it was dropping. Rebounded by Bailey. So Winamac will probably take that last shot. Kendall Johnson with it. And that's going to be the quarter. So after 3, 50-37, Winamac Lady Warriors on top of the Lady Panthers. We'll be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here, going into the fourth quarter, 50-37, Winamac up on Pioneer. We talked about it. Pioneer just needs to keep it close here and make a little run, kind of scare Winamac and see what can happen.
You know, they don't have anything to lose. Play aggressive and let the chips fall where they may.
And it looks like Pioneer's going to come out here and trap. Boy, nice job there by Pioneer, and Mackenzie Walker couldn't seal off that baseline. So Winamac will go to the line. They're in the bonus.
Foul call to number 20, Mackenzie Walker, her second.
And Sanders getting to shoot.
Shooting one in the possible bonus for Winamac, number 14, Haley Sanders.
Oh, they've only missed one free throw, I believe. They are
just so solid.
Yeah. They pulled the press off. Landis travels down that baseline, couldn't keep her pivot foot down. She's looking across to find Fresh Hour, but
when you can hear her foot slide, like you know it's going to be a travel.
Yep. Pioneer showing that press early, or showing the trap early. There you go, Olivia Brooke stills it, and she'll get. Somebody got called for the foul.
I think it was Sanders.
Was it
maybe.
Sanders?
Winamac foul call to number 14, Haley Sanders, her third. Correction, her fourth.
I'll say I said first, and I was like, I know she has two at least. He got Kripe wide open over here in the corner if they look for her. They don't. Now they've tried to find her. And
too much time.
Too late. She'll take it anyway.
Hey!
Whatever. She's ready to shoot no matter what. I like when Pioneer came out in that. Oh, there you go, Haley Kripe. Knocking that one out of bounds. Like I was saying, I like when they came out here and tried to trap at the half court. If you can force them into the down there on the baseline, then you really seal off the baseline. Kendall Johnson, little shot fake up and good.
2 points for number 1, Kendall Johnson.
Nice job by Kendall Johnson. Just clearing a little bit of space with that shot fake. Walker, Fresh Hour open. Oh, Olivia Brooke had her sealed off, but couldn't handle. Just a little bit too deep on the post. Sanders inside. Johnson. Smith for the jumper. Good. Boy, they do not miss easy shots. If you're open, they're going to hit. Winamac does a good job of talking, too. You can hear him out. Another tough pass. Olivia Brooke able to come up with it, and she throws it off the foot. Then it goes back to Brooke. Brooke somehow gets it to Kripe. Kripe in to McKenna Landis. She swings it over to Fresh Hour. Crossover. Shot no good. Blocked away by Sanders. Credit to Haley Sanders on a nice play. Staying on her feet until the very end. And then Winamac turns it over.
Yeah, I'm not really sure who she thought was going to be there.
Returning the lineup for Winamac, number 2,
56-39, 5:38 left here in the fourth. Pioneer needs to get something going here and get it going quick.
Very quick.
Lainey Joseph, she's a physical player.
Yes, she is.
McKenna Landis has bumped her twice and swings it over to Kripe. Back to Kripe. She's open for a three. She'll take it. Oh, it's off the mark. Winamac does a good job of blocking out there. That's a moving screen, yeah. By all means. Joseph shot, no good. Give Haley Kripe credit for that because she stayed right with her. Landis, jumper, got it. Nice pass by Freshour to McKenna Landis. Good job by Walker, good defense there. Winamac does a good job of getting out of that trap. And they're going to call a foul on Pioneer, and it looks like it'll be on Landis.
Pioneer foul on number 24.
Or 25. It's on Landis because Anna Parsley's standing here, sitting on the sideline.
Okay, I was like...
She just fouled out. She didn't foul out, but if that foul, there's a travel on Lainey Joseph. Pioneer will get the ball back. Take a timeout. We'll take one here and be back after this on RTC TV4.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention Athletic Boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Back here after the break, Pioneer with the ball. 4:07 left here in this one on RTC TV4, 56-41. Winamac with the lead. Kripe thought about it. Freshour. If she had that kind of range, she could put it up.
Right.
Nearly knocked away.
Oh.
They're going to call a foul on Sanders.
Winamac foul called on number 14, Haley Sanders.
That's 5 on Haley Sanders. She played a good game, though.
She did.
Into the game for the Lady Warriors.
Bailey will come in.
Bailey.
Nice play by Freshour. She's been watching some NBA. Then she's going to pull the triple.
Oh, nice.
There you go. There you go. Another foul.
Pioneer foul, number 30, Haley Kripe, her second, team 10. Shooting 2 for Winamac, number 5, Maggie Smith.
Smith to the line. There's a miss. And that one finds the bottom. Pioneer still got some time, but they've got to make some stops.
They've got to make some stops. They got to score quick
A nice try there by McKenna Landis.
Nice play by Haley Kripe. No.
She was trying to find Olivia Brooke running the court and a little too much on it.
Yep.
And Brooke kind of stopped.
Yeah.
She really did. She just stopped. Boy, that could have been a steal. Got there quick enough. Well, you leave Brum wide open on the left side. Nice pass by Maggie Smith. Somebody's got to drop back.
They do a nice job of moving the ball quick.
Fresh hour off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Brum at the volleyball line, back to Smith. Brum was open for a second there. There's that back screen. Got to talk. Pioneer doesn't say much on the court, and that's a problem. Nice cut there. No foul called. McKenna Landis able to catch it up and in. Somehow, acrobatic grab and spin and put it in with no dribble.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how all that happened.
I don't know either,
we'll take it.
It works. It works.
Basket was good, so McKenna Landis will shoot one for Pioneer.
Oh, man, just off. Joseph with the rebound. And Haley Kripe getting up, knocking it off. Coach Croft.
Getting a little animated down there.
Yeah. He didn't think it went off a Winamac, so. But either way, Pioneer has the ball here with 1:48. Landis goes inside to Brooke. Nice catch by Brooke. Somehow she was able to handle that. So a 11. Yeah, 11-point game here. Wide open Lainey Joseph, but Pioneer does a good job, and they're able to come up with it. Jump ball called.
We've got Landis down.
Warrior foul called number 5, Maggie Smith, her third, team 8.
She's going to be all right.
Yep.
Let's see who they put to the line. It'll be Haley Kripe.
Bonus for Pioneer, number 30, Haley Kripe.
Haley Kripe hits the first. She'll get another. Now it's 10 point.
Yep.
This light's out over here. There we go. 9-point differential. We'll take a break and be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
Back here after the break. Pioneers cut it to 9 with 1:21 left. And have to play some defense, and you can't
They're gonna
be
have to
fouling.
make some stops.
Yeah, because
with
Winamac's
no
going to hit free
fouls
throws. I
and-
mean,
yeah.
it's been only missed, what, maybe 3 all night?
Yeah, I mean, just solid from the line.
Joseph to Bailey. Lainey Joseph. They swing it to Maggie Smith on the baseline. She goes back up top to Joseph. Olivia Brooke getting her hands on Joseph. We're going to call a foul. They must have got in the ref's ear on that one.
Yeah.
Pioneer foul called on number 20, Mackenzie Walker, her third.
Foul Mackenzie Walker, so that's her third.
William Rupp.
She makes good on both of those. Then we've got a timeout for Winamac, so we'll take one as well. We'll be back on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
.55 seconds left here on RTC TV4 for this one. Winamac up 61-50 over the Lady Panthers. And Winamac had just called that timeout. You see if Pioneer can somehow get some quick buckets. Winamac going into the little half-court trap. Fresh Hour. She'll pull up for a jumper, off the mark, rebounded, battle for it. McKenna Landis comes up with it. And right now, Fresh Hour can't really waste a lot of time.
No.
And that's taken away by Jillian Brum. Let's see with a foot race. Haley Kripe unable to catch her. In the trap here, Lainey Joseph with it, and she gets fouled. So she'll shoot a couple.
Pioneer foul called number 22, Olivia Brooke, her third. Shooting
It's 3 fouls on Olivia Brooke with 30 seconds left.
Joseph.
She's going to be a heck of a ball player, only a sophomore.
She's got a beautiful shot.
As you say, you miss it.
That's the announcer's curse right
Yeah.
there.
Should have said that earlier.
I know, right?
Pioneer still harassing her. It's a foul on Fresh Hour.
11 T at Fresh Hour, her fourth. Lainey Joseph shooting for Winamac.
You gonna say anything this time?
I know. She's got a beautiful shot, guys.
She does have a nice looking free throw. I mean, just all around.
Yeah.
She's a good ball player.
And she's got such nice size to her as well.
She reminds you of Haley Kripe, honestly.
Yes.
Guess Fresh Hour for 3, off the mark. Brooke comes up with it. She'll shoot 2. She gets fouled underneath.
Winamac foul for number 5, Maggie Smith, her fourth. Shooting 2 for the Panthers, number 22, Olivia Brooke.
Brooke can't get that one to go off the front of the rim. And that one's hard off the back iron this time. Joseph comes out with the free throw, or the rebound. And Winamac's going to put this one away, just dribble out the clock. Pretty competitive contest, but by Pioneer missing a lot of free throws. And that start just killed them.
Yeah, they had a rough start, and then I didn't keep track of how many free throws they did miss, but it's a completely different game even if they make just half of those.
Out here today on a chilly afternoon. Please be safe on your way home.
So we're going to take a break and come back. Hopefully we can get some of the seniors on here at senior night for the Lady Panthers. So make sure you stick around. We'll hopefully get our senior Panthers on after this.
Play starts next week. I do the Pioneer Panthers will have the bye first round for the Lady Panthers. I do
Pioneer is great because of the family atmosphere.
Everybody supports each other.
The learning environment is just great.
It's more of community, it's more personal.
It's easier to make friends.
We're just really close with the community.
We have a lot of unique opportunities.
Pioneer is just one big family, I feel like.
What makes Pioneer so special compared to other schools is the family or the community atmosphere we have here.
The community here is so special. Everybody supports each other. There's nothing like a small town or a small school like this.
My parents chose Pioneer because everyone just knows everyone, so it's easier to make friends and get your way around.
We have those close connections, like if anyone was in help or in need, somebody would be there for them.
Our students are really involved with each other and how each other are doing and supporting them. And our staff is involved with each other.
The staff here is really helpful, and they're nice, kind, and they will stop to ask you, like, how's your day?
I have parents that are willing to come in, and what I love is that, they hear from me every single day, but hearing from somebody else in the community really helps drive home the point. We have a really creative set of teachers. So the way they approach the education and the learning with students is different than other schools.
I would say today we live in a world where one-on-one with individuals is kind of going away. That's the beauty that Pioneer has to offer. We have smaller class sizes, so they work well one-on-one, trying to meet the needs of each and every student.
I just love the teachers. They're helpful and they're fun to be around. You can talk to them, like maybe with your personal problems, and they can help you.
I have the chance to get to know the students a lot better, so being more connected is something that I really enjoy here. It's not just the 50 minutes I have them in class. I get to know who they are outside of the classroom as well, too.
Our academics are phenomenal. There's so many people here that can help you.
I can honestly say that our master schedule is really driven by what students want.
We have lots of advanced classes that we provide, and we also have a high standard for what the students should accomplish. I know that college isn't something for all of our students, and I really like that we have the Career Center and other classes that we can offer so that students who aren't going to go that track still have the opportunity to further and become good citizens.
We offer a variety of clubs, so it's really easy to find something that interests me. I like being a member of the sports team so I can make new friends, meet new people.
The community is involved in like the sports, the activities. The parents help out with lots of stuff.
All the students, teachers, the community members, they all come out and support for athletics. We have had our fair share of winning, but they're always sitting there cheering on. Even if we're losing, they're there. Bad season, they're always going to be there for us.
What I love about it is it's just a hands-on learning experience, and the quality of education that students get is a lot greater than just sitting in a classroom. They're hard workers and they're really passionate. Whether it's in their course material or it's a club that they're involved with, our students seem to really be motivated to achieve greatness. Our school does a really good job at transitioning from 6th grade to 7th grade. They have a great 7th grade orientation program where they bring the students over and walk them through, and it's actually the current 7th graders that do it.
I came here from a school 4 times the size of Pioneer, so transitioning here was really easy. I knew my way around right away.
I made friends with my whole grade and other grades too.
I think our kids really stick together. They're close-knit groups. They look out for one another.
I would say we have a very genuine group of teachers. that work really well together, and I think that's really important to collaborate. At a larger school, you almost have to find your niche and stay there, but where at a smaller school, you can experiment and be involved in a variety of activities. Pioneer is family to me. It's a network of teachers, a network of students, it's a network of parents that really come together with the intent of making our community better. And whether that's supporting our students through academics or it's through extracurricular activities, I think we do a really great job of fostering that growth in our students.
Back here at Pioneer Junior Senior High School, the cage where the Lady Panthers go down to defeat to the Winamac Warriors. What was the final there? Did you write it down?
I didn't even write it down. Oh my goodness. They lost by like 13.
Yeah.
63-50 maybe.
So either way, they lost, and so we're going to try to get some seniors up here to speak a little bit. Go ahead and give us the rundown of scoring tonight for the Lady Panthers, if you would.
For Pioneer, Kripe had a big game with 18, Fresh Hour 13, Olivia Brooks 6, Walker 3, Anna Parsley 3, and Landis 7. For Winamac, Johnson 6, Brum 9, Smith 10, Bailey 6, Keller 4, Sanders 9, Joseph 14, and Jennings 6.
So really, I mean, Lainey Joseph has 14, but such balanced scoring.
Oh, absolutely.
Pioneer really, I mean, other than Haley Kripe, they just couldn't find the hoop.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a few layups here and there, yeah, and it was just, just kind of a struggle there. And like I said, that first quarter just really was tough to
They kind of got into a hole and couldn't. They really played them pretty even most of the game after the first quarter.
Yeah, they did. They did. Free throws hurt them a little bit, but, seniors out there right now, and you can't see with the camera where it's set up, but they're out there giving hugs to each other, and interviews might be a little hard to do here. We're going to have a lot of teary-eyed ladies coming up here, it looks like. And we're going to see if we can get a few of them up here, hopefully, maybe. So you said, actually, you had said something about the swim team. Why don't you go ahead and talk about that last night and today?
I saw on Twitter before I got here that the girls and the boys swim teams, Pioneer swim teams, won the HNAC conference.
Awesome.
And both teams have won every year since we've joined the HNAC. So I believe they're 4-time conference champions. I did see a few of the winners. I know Allison Ferg won a couple of events. Megan Chan won a couple. I believe Emily Chan won a couple. And I know that I missed several others. Those are just the ones I happened to see.
I saw last night Grace Ulrich won the diving competition. Ethan Fettig came in second for the boys. And Gracie Pearson, who had done some camera work for football with us, she came in, I believe, second in diving. So they did a good job. I know Gracie is a senior. I think Ethan is a senior, too, for Pioneer. And I don't know about Grace Ulrich or not sure, but Pioneer, Pioneer, we can go ahead and yap about some swimming, actually. I mean, there's a reason there's a pool here. I mean, they've had great swimmers, actually. I mean, from what I remember, the Youngs, honestly, Carrie and Lauren and Greta Young, I mean, they've smashed a lot of records here at Pioneer and hold a lot of records still, I believe.
Well, Kim Schroeder, their coach, who was Kim Ferg, she held several records for years. I know as a kid I remember seeing her name on the record board.
Yeah.
And, I remember Alyssa Mock maybe was a
diver.
Yeah, she was a diver.
Yeah.
A lot of great swimmers. And our conference being predominantly single A schools, I believe there's only 4 schools that even have swim teams.
I think Knox, Judson, Pioneer, and is Culver? I think maybe Culver.
Or Lavelle
or Culver, I think, because I don't think that Argus does, and I know Caston doesn't.
Yeah, Winamac does not.
Yeah, Winamac does not. So, when you say you win the conference, I mean, it's still, but it's against bigger schools.
Absolutely.
Anyways.
You forget that Knox is a 3A school.
We're still waiting for some seniors to make their way, and I don't know if we're going to really get them. I think they're giving hugs, taking pictures, and everything else. I'll just run down the seniors one more time here tonight for Pioneer. Cassidy Buddes, and she didn't play varsity. She did play JV as a senior, and she was able to knock down a triple there at the end of the game, and everybody went crazy for her. So that was kind of cool to see.
That was great to see.
Yeah. Tia Freshour, Madeline Parsley, Haley Gleitz, McKenna Landis, and Emily Brook are your senior basketball players. Like we said before, just an amazing senior class.
And about half of these girls we'll see in a couple months on the softball field.
Oh, yeah.
The softball team is going to be a force.
Yeah,
there's just no other way to put it.
It's going to be awesome.
You're not going to find a better trio of shortstop, second base, and center
that middle infield is just dominant.
And then throw in Gottschall and Walker for good measure at pitcher and catcher. Just incredible.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I mean, we're going to have fun times. Hopefully we get to cover some softball. I think it's in the lineup for our TCTV4 to get some softball on the air, and baseball as well. Baseball will be fun here at Pioneer too. They've got some young talent coming up, and should be pretty neat. We've got, here's the whole team coming out here for pictures. So
I think they're going to attempt to all jump at the same time. So hopefully nobody gets hurt.
Yes. Who fell down? Nobody.
All right, we got everybody on their
everybody's
feet.
Okay. Don't do another one?
No, don't tempt fate here.
Yeah, go up the second steps of the bleachers, see what happens. Everybody's like, I didn't have my camera ready.
Yeah.
How many more times are they going to do this?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, they're going to get Coach Brook to attempt it.
Oh, man.
He's kind of a wild guy.
Yeah.
He's in with the party crowd.
Yeah. Man, Coach Brook got some air,
I'll
though.
say, he got up pretty high.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now they're just doing crazy. We go over there and turn the camera towards
right.
Just to pick them up. You can take the headset off. And now they're probably going to be done, but whatever. They're just getting hugs from everybody. And I believe that's, we're too late. It's all right. Which I think we're just gonna forget trying to get these guys. It's taking forever. So I know.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we're gonna get them.
I know the sports director Steve Stricker wanted to catch them, but it looks like they're preoccupied with everything else going on. I gave Ashlyn Brook one job to make sure that they came up here.
Right.
She couldn't even do that. That's all right. Yeah, they're just having fun over there now. Just
enjoying the moment.
There we go. Oh, we're seeing him running away. Maybe they'll come over here. That's just all the seniors lined up there.
Yeah, maybe this is the last picture here. Maybe.
But boy, what a fun season they had.
They did, and this is the most wins they've had, in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'd said earlier, another broadcast, I think, last against Judson, I think it was, that you had to go back to the 81, 82, and
yeah. Although they did have 12 wins around like 2010, which is interesting because Darren McKeag was the coach at that time, which is Coach Brooks' brother-in-law.
Yeah, yeah. We were trying to figure out who was on that team back in the 80s, and Deb Barr.
Yes.
Deb Swartzel now. And she was a heck of a ball player for a long, long time here at Pioneer. And then I think Denise Garner actually holds the record still for the most points ever here at Pioneer as a girls basketball player. And she actually graduated with me in '95. And boy, she was tough. 6'1", had good touch around the rim, and and I have an idea. I was gonna say I have an idea that might get broken by a young lady down there with Brooke on the back of her shirt. She is a ball player.
You said she had 7 threes?
7 threes against Caston, who I think Caston was undefeated on the season as 8th graders, and they went over to Caston and took them out by 10 points, 44-34. So
I've actually seen some of her highlight videos on Twitter for her elite team, or Indy's best elite. I don't know. I get all of the club teams mixed up, but the team out of Lafayette she plays for, and she is a baller through and through.
Steve Stricker texts me, be the boss. Get him up here. Yeah, I'm waiting. But hey, these are moms and dads, and grandma and grandpa's getting pictures, so I think it's all right.
Yeah.
We'll wait a little bit.
I mean, we've pretty much talked about all of the Pioneer sports, so we've given a little extra coverage. And
one interview I never got was Jack Kaiser. And Jack
That's true, you never did.
If anybody follows Facebook or whatever, he went up to Notre Dame, and he was like he was a 3-star athlete, nothing great, going to Notre Dame and a 3-star athlete, that's not anything really. I mean, going to Notre Dame's special in itself, but to play football. But a 3-star athlete, they kind of say, what, a lot of naysayers, but man, he got a bump on the 247 Sports recruiting. They finally did another rundown, and
wasn't it like 400 spots or something he jumped?
Yeah, he went up to 190th player in the nation, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And that's pretty awesome. He went from 6-something to 190, and a lot of Notre Dame players actually got bumped up. But Jack is, that's pretty neat, coming from this small area to do that. And hope, we wish him all the well wishes for, to see some time on the field, hopefully as a freshman. If not, just
he's a special kid.
Yeah, do what you can do to make the team better, and he definitely will do that any way possible that he can. Hey, look at this.
Hey, we got some.
There we go. Now we got to get the camera back over here. Who wants to talk? Tia Freshour, senior Tia Freshour. You guys know, I'll just sit there and just pass the headset. So Tia, you guys have a tough loss tonight, but man, you had a great season. And going into sectionals, it's wide open, is it not?
Yes, it definitely is. We're all really excited to really show what we're capable of in sectionals.
So yeah, you guys will play the winner of Caston and Tri-County. Whoever wins that, you'll play that Friday night. Is that going to be a 6 o'clock game?
I believe so.
6
yes,
o'clock?
yeah.
Okay. So there you go. That's Tia Freshour, senior guard. And whoever else wants to get on there, McKenna Landis. McKenna, you've had an amazing year already, but gee whiz, tell us about the basketball season so far, what you guys have accomplished and what you've done as seniors.
I'm really proud of this team. We've worked hard all year. We put all of our hard work into the practices, and I think we've just done an amazing job and came together as a team.
Yeah, and you and Tia, a couple floor generals out there at guard, and man, you harassed the heck out of Winamac tonight, and we've seen it all year long, just being right in everybody's nose, trying to get steals. And earlier we heard a Winamac announcer say that Sanders and Sanders and Bailey might be the quickest guard combo, and we're going to take Landis and Freshour by far in a foot race. So hey, congratulations, good job, good luck in sectionals.
Thank you.
We'll definitely be there Friday night to cheer you on and announce. Madeline Parsley. Madeline, do you play softball too?
I did in the past years,
Okay.
but this year I decided not to.
Okay, so playing basketball this year, and you're a senior, got in foul trouble early and just couldn't do a whole lot with that, but man, you've had a good year this year. And what are you looking for sectionals this year?
I expect us to come out with the win, honestly. Our team has progressed so much throughout the year, and I am extremely proud, and I think we can do it.
I think we can too. I really think, from the start of the season to now, the way you guys have competed and played defense, and if you guys can hit a couple more shots, hit some free throws, man, you guys got this one. You're a 2-point game, honestly, tonight. So, hey, congratulations. Good luck in sectionals. Haley Gleitz, my next senior here. Mental Attitude Award winner in volleyball already. So, Haley, tell me about your senior season so far, just what's going on.
We've definitely progressed throughout the season. Like at first, coming back from volleyball and the state runner-up, we didn't have a break in between. We went straight into basketball. We came off with the loss against Delphi, but throughout the season we've just been practicing really hard and coming through, and we have a chance at winning a sectional title.
You guys beat a team, North Miami, who's had a really good year this year. You went over there and were able to take them down, and you did that with, like you said, coming right off of volleyball pretty much and not practicing much basketball. So that was pretty cool, and that's got to give you a lift at the beginning of the season just to say, hey, we can do it. Now we just got to put it together, and you guys have put it together very nicely so far, and we're looking for a sectional title come next Saturday night. So good luck, and thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
Cassidy Buddes, my Steph Curry. Steph Curry. Wow, Cassidy, you didn't play varsity, but you played, junior varsity. You got a lot of time in there, actually, and man, you hit your triple there late in the game. And what's it been like to be with these girls? I know you help out with volleyball, you help out with basketball. You're doing things all over, softball. You just been there for them all year long. What's it like to be with all these girls?
Oh, it's amazing to be with all these girls. I love them to death. They treat me wonderful, even though I just manage volleyball and softball, but I love them.
So, all right, Cassidy, I know you're going to be there cheering them on, ready to go next Friday night at North White. So thanks for coming up. I appreciate it, and good luck in sectionals.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Emily Brook, because she's out there signing autographs still. Emily, first of all, most people know you, going out there singing the national anthem night in and night out for girls basketball. You got to start tonight on senior night. Man, you were grabbing boards and playing some great defense. And, your season so far, what can you tell us about these girls and competing and playing with them all year long in basketball?
As freshmen, I would say the season was rough as freshmen, but I think as seniors we've came a really long way, and it's awesome having a chance to go back and compete for a championship for sectionals like we did in our sophomore year. But I'm really proud of these girls, and I think we could win a sectional championship.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, and you know, the field's wide open. Honestly, I mean, there's no team that just. I think you guys have the best record in that sectional actually, and you got the bye, so that's even better. You know, you don't have to play till Friday night, and you're going to match up against either Caston or Tri-County, and then you know Saturday night, hopefully we can take it home and get that sectional that everybody's looking for. Why not keep the awards coming this way to Pioneer?
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
So, hey, congratulations. Thank you for coming up. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a great sectional and good luck.
Thank you.
So there you have it, all the senior girls for Pioneer. Finally got them up here. It took a while, but we got them. We got them. So that's pretty cool. Coach Brook, I think we'll let him, yeah, he'll come up here and we'll talk real quick to him. Might as well talk to the, might as well. Yeah, everybody else.
Oh, definitely no.
Yeah, just not quite as much hair, but it's all right. Coach Brook, tonight, you know, tough loss to Winamac, and you know you had to fight yourself out of the hole that first quarter, obviously, but hit some free throws here and there, and just a few shots to fall. And this game's a totally different ball game.
You know, we came out maybe a little flat there to get going, and then once we got going, you know, it was great to see. You know, you got to love the effort from all the girls from 1 through. You know, we really play about 9 to 10, so you got to love the effort 1 through 10, and you know it's exciting going into sectional. You see this effort tonight. You know, Winamac is number 20 in 2A right now, and so to play them, you know, I'm going to say to a 9-point game. Really, I mean, they hit some free throws when we had to foul down late. So you know, we look at it as a goal, is what we wanted to do. Make sure we try to keep that, you know, in single digits. When we talked, we came out of that last time out. So I'm really proud of how the girls handled that, and look forward to sectional next week. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And we said it's an open sectional, really. I haven't really looked at it too much on, you know, record-wise, but I'm pretty sure you guys have the best record in there. Well, no, North White actually has in there. Yeah, so it goes us and North White, then you have South Newton in there. So, you know, it's at their place, so you got to, you know, obviously a favorite would be North White. They've won it the last 4 years. Yeah. You know, they know how to win. They've beat everybody in this sectional so far, so you would have to say that they're a favorite. But, you know, our girls are hungry. They're ready. I'm excited to see what we can do there. Well, tonight's game, I mean, this is a great game to play. You weren't planning on playing it tonight, but, you know, a great game to play right before you go into sectional because you got to see a really, really good press. And you got to see that 2-3 zone that they move around a lot. They've got length, size, they're strong. They've got good shooters, this Winamac, and it can only make you better going into that sectional. You come out ready to go. You're going to play Tri-County or Caston, whoever wins that Friday night. So, hey, good luck, and we'll let you go because I know you want to try to get over there to Rossville. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure that's going to happen. I just looked outside there, and we've got some snow out there. That's great. So. That's just, why not? Why not? January, get over with so we can get to the spring. That's exactly right. Hey, thanks for coming tonight. We appreciate you guys supporting Pioneer Lady Panther basketball. Hey, thank you. Good luck. Hey, thank you. Friday appreciate night. It. Coach Jeff Brook of the Lady Panthers. So we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here at Pioneer. They're sweeping everything and pushing us out, I think. I still got to pack up. So for Ashley Moore on commentary, Laura Moracle on camera, I'm John Hines, and Scott Sager back at the studio running tech tonight. So we'll be back Friday night. Next Friday night, I believe it's a 6 o'clock start for the Lady Panthers. They play the winner of Caston or Tri-County. And then if they get by that, they will be in the sectional championship game at North White. So make sure you tune into that. Actually, Thursday night we'll actually be on air for boys basketball, Pioneer Judson, North Judson here at Pioneer. And that'll be, I believe that's a later start, but just check and find out on RTC TV4. So we're going to go ahead and call it a night, and everybody be safe out there. Have a great one, everybody.